The story begins with a man named Kenichi, a simple farmer living a peaceful life on his modest farm. One evening, as he relaxes after a long day, he watches an isekai anime, a tale of a hero transported to another world. Little does he know, his life is about to take a fantastical turn. As the anime protagonist opens his status window, Kenichi chuckles, enjoying the escapism. But in a blink, the screen flickers, and suddenly, he's no longer on his farm. The air feels different, the sounds unfamiliar. He finds himself standing in the middle of a dense, mysterious forest. Confused and disoriented, Kenichi notices a girl watching him from a distance. But before he can call out, she vanishes into the shadows. Before he can process what's happening, an armored skeleton emerges from the trees. Panic sets in, he's been transported to another world. Remembering his favorite anime, Kenichi mimics the protagonist's actions, waving his hand to summon a status window. To his astonishment, it works. A glowing interface appears before him. But something's off, he can't find his stats. Instead, he discovers he has access to a strange online shopping site called Shamba, where he can buy anything he needs. As he explores further, he realizes he also has an item box, a magical storage space. He tests it by storing some weeds, using a trash command to clean them. But his stomach growls, reminding him of a more pressing need, food. He tries to buy a meal, but the system informs him he has no money. Desperate, he attempts to sell the weeds in his inventory, only to learn they're worthless. For a moment, he feels doomed. But then, an idea strikes him. The armored skeleton's equipment, it must be worth something. Kenichi gathers the courage to approach the fallen foe, stripping it of its gear. He sells the items through the Shamba system and, to his relief, earns enough to buy food. With his immediate needs met, Kenichi gives the skeleton a proper burial, thanking it for saving his life. He purchases a bike to travel faster, but his funds are running low. He knows he'll need to find a place to stay and use his skills to start a business if he's going to survive in this strange new world. Just as Kenichi begins to enjoy a meal, a pack of wolves emerges from the shadows, their eyes glowing with hunger. Panicking, he searches for something to defend himself. He tries using fireworks to scare them off, but the wolves aren't fazed. Thinking quickly, Kenichi buys a slingshot and steel balls from the Shamba site. He fires at the wolves, managing to kill one. The others retreat, and Kenichi wastes no time fleeing the scene. The next day, he reaches the edge of the forest and spots a city in the distance. Relieved, he heads toward the main road, but a speeding carriage nearly hits him. The driver, a merchant named Fuyo, apologizes and offers him a ride to the city of Dahlia. During the journey, Kenichi learns that Fuyo and his companion, a bard, also possess item boxes, a rare ability in this world. Kenichi shares his plan to start a business in Dahlia, and Fuyo warns him about the dangers of the city's spice monopoly, controlled by a powerful syndicate called the Bopa. Upon arriving in Dahlia, Kenichi helps Fuyo unload his goods and is rewarded with pepper, a valuable spice in this world. Fuyo advises him to be cautious, as selling pepper could attract the Bopa's wrath. Kenichi heads to a tavern, where he meets a girl named Elia. She helps him register with the Merchant Guild, teaching him the local language and customs in exchange for candy, a rare treat in this world. As Kenichi settles into his new life, he begins selling unique items like clothes, pins and jewelry, quickly gaining a reputation as a skilled merchant. But his journey is far from easy. He faces challenges, makes allies, and uncovers the mysteries of this new world. Kenichi's story is one of resilience and adaptation. From a simple farmer to a budding merchant in a fantastical world, he learns to navigate danger, build relationships, and carve out a new life for himself. But as he grows more comfortable, he can't shake the feeling that his journey is just beginning. What lies beyond the city of Dahlia? What secrets does this world hold? And most importantly, will Kenichi ever find a way back home? For now, he focuses on his goals, building a farm, growing his business, and living the slow life he's always dreamed of. But in a world full of magic, monsters, and mystery, one thing is certain: Kenichi's adventure is far from over.